Welcome to Spartan News Updates. I'm Hikaru Kudo.
And I'm Austin Winslow, and here are your updates for October 16th.
The White House and supporters of the president continue to push against the calling for his impeachment. He, Vice President Pence, and the president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, are refusing to comply with congressional subpoenas, calling the impeachment inquiry baseless and illegitimate because it hasn't been approved by the full House. Speaker Pelosi also says she's speaking to her members today about bringing up a formal vote on the impeachment inquiry in the House.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it is important to remember that both genders are able to get the disease. While women are more likely to develop the cancer, men are still at risk. A man's risk of getting breast cancer in their lifetime is 1 in 1,000. Men also account for 1% of all breast cancer cases. It is estimated that about 2,700 men in the United States will be diagnosed with the disease in 2019.
The Seymour, Indiana Police Department is investigating an infant who was found on the side of the road in a plastic bag. Police said that the baby was found by a person walking their dog by South Jackson Park Drive and noticed the child near a fence. Officers arrived and quickly transported the infant to a nearby medical center. Police say this happened 1 mile from the fire department's baby box, a secure place for an individual to surrender a newborn baby. The incident remains under investigation.
Parents, beware of misleading labels on your kid's favorite fruit juice. Americans spent $1.4 billion last year on 34 of the most popular brands of fruit-flavored drinks and flavored water for kids. The University of Connecticut found that none of those drinks can be considered healthy. 2/3 had no real juice and 5% at most had actual juice. 85% of the packages had images of fruit on them, and parents may have been confused due to the labels.
Federal lawmakers are drafting a bill protecting self-defense for sex traffic victims. Representative London Lamar is writing the bill in honor of Cyntoia Brown, a sex trafficking victim who killed her alleged assailant. She was sentenced to life in prison. Lamar wrote in the bill that any minor who is a victim of sex trafficking can use force to avoid imminent injury. Lawmakers are still debating the bill's language to avoid misuse of self-defense protections.
LeBron James sparked outrage in Hong Kong after making comments regarding the pro-democracy protests. A couple of weeks ago, Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey tweeted out supporting Hong Kong. James responded today by saying, quote, "If you feel passionate about it, then talk about it. If you don't have a lot of knowledge about it or don't quite understand it, I don't think you should talk about it." Many of the companies that endorse James have links to China.
A Utah trooper saved a driver from an incoming train, and it was all captured on camera. At 6:50 Wednesday morning, a driver on Interstate 15 had a medical issue that caused him to crash onto the train tracks. Trooper Ruben Correa was able to pull the driver to safety just as a front-runner train hit the car. There were no injuries reported from the train crash, but interstate and front-runner services both suffered minor delays.
When you hear October 31st, you probably think of Halloween. In Worcester, Massachusetts, City Councilor Maddie Wally is proposing to change Halloween from October 31st to the last Saturday of October. He believes this will be easier for working parents and safer for the kids too when trick-or-treating. Some parents are for the proposal, whereas other parents disagree. If the council does make the changes, it won't be legally binding and it won't take place for another couple years.
That's all we have from the Spartan Newsroom today. I'm Hikaru Kudo.
And I'm Austin Winslow. Make sure to watch MSU TV on 18.1 on campus or check out our show on the Spartan Newsroom website. Have a great rest of your day.